Welcome to our podcast, Fuck the Diet Cycle, with myself, Lauren Knight, and Abby Lodge. This podcast is for you if you're ready to end the diet cycle. So grab yourself a cuppa, get comfy, and let's jump straight into this week's episode. The summer holidays doesn't need to be the time where you put everything on hold and throw all of the progress that you've already had down the pan, waiting for the 1st of September or the 4th of September, whenever the kids go back. If you do that, you are going to regret your choices when it comes to rocking up to those school gates, because it doesn't need to happen. You are not on a diet. We don't need to do that all or nothing thinking anymore. We need to understand that you are on a journey to change your lifestyle. And if you don't nail that, you are going to be stuck in this cycle for the rest of your life. And that is not what me and Ab are all about.
No, absolutely not. And that's a really, really scary thought. And there are so many people out there that do that. They do get to like the end of term in July. Oh, I'll pick it back up again in September because, you know, I've got too much going on. I'm busy. I'm going on holiday. Insert X excuse. And that's all it really is that is an excuse, because guess what, guys? September happens. Summer holidays happen every single year. Every single year we have this period. So why not actually work through it at the same time that you are on your weight loss journey so that you can learn to navigate things? It's exactly, we say it time and time again, with babies learning to walk and things like that. They don't just get up, fall down and never get up again. They get up, they fall over, they assess what they were doing, and they get back up. And that's exactly the same thing when you're on a weight loss journey. That there will be slip up. You will not have a 100% perfect summer holidays, but who wants a bloody 100% perfect summer holidays? Because that's not reality. You will make mistakes. You will have cock-ups. But these are all learning opportunities for you, rather than completely burying your head in the sand and being like, no, don't, it will all go away and I'll start again in September. You're never going to learn. You are never going to learn those vital skills, those vital habits that you need to keep you going long term. So if you really are so dead set on ending the diet cycle, not being held back by diet culture, not fearing foods and all of that kind of bollocks that we have been brainwashed into, stop saying you'll start again in September.
And also, let's be realistic. When the kids go back to school, we're in that last period, exactly that. We're in that last period of the year, right? So we go September, we have a parents' evening. Then we've got half term. Are we going to stop for half term as well? Then we've got Halloween. Before you know it, we're planning for Christmas. December's here, all the social events, all of the things. Look, the summer holidays is your chance to really dig deep, understand what's going on in your mindset, building that positive relationship towards food, so that when we go into that winter where I feel like the months just fly by and we have got events and all of the things, you know exactly what you're doing at that point. And more importantly, you are going to be happier and healthier in your own skin. So you can wear the crazy Christmas jumper that you normally avoid. You can go and have a fantastic October half term without thinking, oh my God, I'm still going to be here. And we don't have to go into January thinking I need to start a New Year's resolution and be on a diet. And I know it sounds really premature that we're talking about all of those things now in the summer holidays, but we're setting ourselves up for the future. And if we don't learn how to navigate it here and now, you are then going to struggle towards the end of the year. Then you panic, you go on a crash diet, and all of the things happen. And we're back to January where the cycle happens all over again. Life has got to go on, and you need to learn how to roll with the punches so that you can get on top of that and be able to live that food freedom world, because we're living it and it's freaking amazing.
And it really is. But it's exhausting when, like, you're explaining that cycle. Like, obviously we know about that cycle, but explaining it, and I know that our listeners are going to be like, oh my God, that's me. Like, oh shit. But that is such an exhausting cycle to be in. You are constantly chasing your tail, constantly on a diet, constantly can't have this, I'm off my diet, I'm having a cheat day. All of it, that is so bloody exhausted. And we have to learn those really, really key foundational habits that, because life happens regardless. Time is going to pass you by regardless. Whether you go into the 6 weeks holidays with, I'm giving up until September, or I'm going to try. The same amount of time is going to pass. So you're better off to actually allow yourself the grace to try, and allow yourself to cock up, allow yourself to make mistakes, but allow yourself that respect to yourself to actually learn and work out how you're going to navigate when you do get to maintenance, because life is exactly the same when you get to maintenance. There's still 6 weeks holidays, there's still Christmas, there's still all of the events and everything else. But learning, it's the same as like an apprenticeship. People go to an apprenticeship because they are the best way to learn the job. And that's the way that you've got to think of when you are trying to lose weight and change your mindset. Think of it as like an apprenticeship. You are training on the job. You are learning every single day how you are going to navigate your life when you get to where you want to be. And then naturally, as you're putting in these habits and as you're doing your training on the job, the scales will go down and your clothes will feel better and all those types of things. And then September will come and you won't be going back to the gates 2 stone heavier.
And I think this is important, is it? Because there's going to be people that sit there and like, yeah, but this is hard. We know that.
We know.
We've done it. We've been in your shoes, and we've done the cycle year after year after year and got deeper into that depression, that failure, that I don't have the willpower, I can't do this, I'm set to be overweight for the rest of my life, blah, blah, blah. It's not true. You are as strong as your mind believes. And that is why we are here to hold your hand every single step of the way. You won't find any bigger cheerleaders than myself and Abby. And that's the fact. That accountability is the key to your success. Willpower, that'll go. Especially through the summer holidays when you're juggling all of those balls and spinning all those plates.
Try not to strangle your children.
Yeah. The turkey. Oh my God, who said that? Me? No. But anything worth having in life is hard. I don't care what anyone says. You look at, we look at celebrities and the way that they look, they train. They have personal chefs, but they have good food. They're putting that into their body. They are training. They are doing the things. And we can look at other people and go, oh yeah, but they've got it easy. No, they haven't. Myself and Abby, we are only maintaining for the amount of years that we've been maintaining and living in this food freedom world because we have committed to making those tools and, making the changes to our relationship and being mindful. We have hard days. Best believe in the summer holidays, we'll be texting each other going, oh my God, I will be texting Abby saying I could smash a massive bar of chocolate. And Abby will be saying, I want to bring back the cherry bakewell bars. But
right.
we will use the other things. Abby will go and shovel shit. I will go and get in the bath. We'll play loud music. We talk to each other. And that's what our clients do as well. They use us to be able to offload, and we are able to say, right, go and use this tool. No food or drink is ever going to be good enough for therapy. And if you are still using that at this stage, you need to change that. And that's the thing that's keeping you stuck. So we get that it's hard. We're not saying it's not, but we also understand that if you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen.
Absolutely. And that is something really, really powerful. If you want it bad enough, you will make it happen. And I'm not here, that's not me saying, you don't have shit going on in your life, or, everybody has completely different circumstances, but allow yourself the respect, give yourself the respect that you deserve to put yourself at the top of the pile, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. You are going to be, if you think about it, if you come off your plan or whatever you're doing throughout the summer holidays, you're going to end up being run ragged, fueled by shit. You are going to be snappy, you are going to be sluggish, you are going to be feeling shitty, and that's not going to make you a very fun mum to be around. Whereas if you are trying to navigate, making the better choices, fueling your body correctly, staying hydrated, you're going to be that, that fun loving mum that you actually want to be. And you really have to think about, how do I want to act right now? Yeah, there will be some days, like Lauren said, that you want to eat your feelings. Guess what, guys, that's life. We still have it. But You really, really have to establish in your mind what is worth more to you right now. Coming off of it until September, and then basically having to go around that whole kind of cycle again of getting back started, and that whole, you try and build up your momentum. Or let's just lower the expectations for ourselves a little bit. Let's not expect the entire 6 weeks to be 100% perfect, because that's not realistic. Reduce those expectations and just do some small sustainable daily habits every single day to keep you focused and on the straight and narrow.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to follow us on social media using the links below. And don't forget, new episodes come out every single Sunday.